Do I look good, Gemma?
Yeah.
What about the other boys?
Do I look like a gang? Like...
Oh, fuck yeah!
Actually, things are different this episode. I wanted to address this before we started too much. Before the comments
sorry,
come
wait,
out,
pause. You're gonna have to start from the top again. This is what I forgot to do.
No, we did that.
I just wanted to make sure it was... I checked that it was working, but I just wanted to make sure it was max volume.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt, everybody.
Anyway, I wanted to get ahead of this before the comments started and before the controversy started.
Are you making an announcement on this guy? Got a lamp?
I'm just waiting.
Wait,
Yeah, Jacob does own more than one pair of jeans. These are a different pair today. They are bigger, but the other ones, I think I spilled chocolate or something on them, so they're in the wash.
I also want to make an announcement.
Yep.
New merch dropped.
New merch.
That's what I'm saying.
You got four pieces here. I just took the hoodie off, but we got... These are all the colours. We got black, we got white, we got cream, and we got grey. So it's out, it's ready.
Yeah. Now, we made do the big reveal. This man has had his fair share of controversies on the Jake and Marty
I would
podcast.
say this is our first official guest.
This is our first official guest.
We had Dark Side Marty was on in episode 16.
I didn't know you call him that.
We had we don't. That's just what came in my brain. And then we had our number one employee of the month on last episode, Gemma. She's behind the camera again. She feels probably more at home on that couch, but
and we also
she killed it, and we were very proud.
We also had the good-looking version of Gemma in episode 16 as well.
Politely disagree, but fair enough.
Oh.
If that's his opinion, I mean, he's gonna have his own.
No. He was saying that He's saying that you look better than Theo. He was complimenting you. I was the one who was being a butt chugger.
And I would say that our first official guest from the Laughin Across Boarders Podcast is Indigo.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. Oh my goodness.
So we've gone back and forth between. By the way, everybody, Indigo is the proud co-host of another podcast. We'll get into their story a bit later. But it's called the Laughin Across Boarders Podcast. They're on Spotify. I don't think they're on YouTube. Not on YouTube.
No, not yet.
They have an Instagram, a Spotify. Are you on any other streaming services?
No, well, mate, lackluster performance, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. But if you want to...
Probably the first time you've heard of them.
We're pretty underground.
If you want to go out and listen to... They've got 4, I believe, episodes.
Yeah, 4
out
episodes.
at the moment. So if you want to go have a listen to what they've produced so far, you can. But at the moment, we've stolen Indy for this week. So.
Yes.
Happy to be here.
Welcome.
I am under the impression that you are very excited to be here. And I know this because my mum caught up with your mum a few nights ago.
Yes, that's right.
And your mum was like, "Oh, Indigo's hopping on the podcast. He's so excited." And then all our mum's friends were like, wait, Jago has a podcast. That's so cool. We just thought he was a good-looking guy. We didn't realise
we thought his looks and his...
Whoa, pause up. I look over and I say, we just thought he's a good-looking guy, and Gemma goes...
No, so we've got... Yeah, they just thought that a face and the voice like that was just wasted to society.
Yeah.
Well, I mean...
But not anymore.
They're fans now, so...
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah,
but no, they were... Because... no, I forgot about that. They went and saw like a menopause show.
Yeah, they went and saw some crazy thing.
Crazy. I wish I could have gone, but you know, I'm busy.
Yeah. You know, you're a busy bee.
Yeah.
Busy bee.
Oh mate, not busy with podcast work.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So I wanted to ask about that. So if people are wondering, Indian Arnold's the other co-host of that show. They announced and released their first episode a little bit after our first episode, like a week or two after. Not too, like I reckon we were releasing episode 3 or 4 when Indy said, "Hey, you've got some competition coming."
Oh yeah.
Had me.
Yeah.
But
Had me.
and they released their first episode, and you would release maybe one every 2 weeks, kind of average.
Yeah.
It was a bit random.
And then I remember you posted number 4, like when episode 9 came out. I reckon episode 9 or 10 of ours.
Yeah.
And for the jammers out there, if you're thinking Laughin Across Boarders, that sounds familiar, they must be a big deal. They're not. It's because we've mentioned them before on the podcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
okay.
and I remember last time we talked about it and we changed it because we used to refer to them as the Lab Podcast.
The Lab Podcast.
And then there was a bit of a controversy between the two of them, the Jam and the Lab, and so we decided we're not going to refer to them as the Lab. You know, we've changed it. Lab is now Lard Ass Butter. And we thank we are proud sponsees of Lard Ass Butter.
Woo!
Woohoo!
Officially, I haven't actually spoken to Monica, the owner, but I've spoken to her son, and their son's been a bit of a middleman, and she has
a bit of hip and shoulder action.
Yeah, and we just want to put our foot down and say we stand by the Lard Ass Butter.
Yeah.
Oh,
the Lard Ass Butter.
That's real. I'm happy for you guys. You know? I mean, not happy about the whole lab thing, but like...
No, we do. But, well, let's dive right into the beef, I reckon.
Yeah.
Because the beef was...
No. It didn't even start out as beef. And that's what really ticked my gears over. Was that...
Actually,
starting off... No, it started off, we saw you guys coming onto the scene... And we were nothing but cheering you on. You know, we were going, "Wow, it's so good."
Exactly.
No.
That's exactly.
It is true. No, because you weren't coming to podcasting at this point.
Yeah, but I was still dating him.
Yeah, no, well, yeah, behind closed doors, you might have been saying something else. No, but it started when the
I just didn't want her
started.
to know my true character. At that point, I was just trying to hide that I actually was a big like. Nah, there was jokes.
No. You're getting this all wrong.
No, so what happened, I'll pick up from where Jacob's gone because he seems to be... I think someone hit the mute button on the back of his controller. He started his sentence and then stopped. But what happened was we saw them coming onto the scene and we were like, oh, that's awesome. That's really cool. And I was proud. I proudly listened to the entirety of the first 2 episodes.
Okay.
Not true. I listened to a lot of the first episode. Actually, no, I listened to the whole first episode. This is the one where you talked about that guy from the he was like a samurai.
Oh, that one, yeah.
No,
that wasn't like that was
episode 4. That was episode 4.
Okay, I was
no. Okay, the first one we talked about like Mother's Day and stuff.
Oh,
okay, the
that
first
was,
2 I'm not proud of.
That was culturally insensitive.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, okay, we're gonna have to do like a whole backstory here.
Yeah,
so
you
pretty
give the
much,
backstory on the pod.
Yeah, so pretty much it was like a week after these guys had started up.
Had like started posting.
Yeah,
so we were
and
up to
stuff.
like episode 4 in terms of recording.
Yeah. But what's it called? So Arnold and I decided, let's get on this gravy train, and what's it called? Yeah, so our first idea before the rebranding was we were the
Culturally diverse, not insensitive.
Yeah.
Culturally
diverse podcast. We thought that was. We didn't think it was smart. We just thought we need a placeholder. Excuse me, a placeholder name.
That's your last one.
A placeholder name before, like, you know, we figure out what we actually want to
until
be.
you make your final decision.
And we had one of those. No, we used to be Four Guys
Four
Fun.
Guys
Yeah,
Fun,
we did have one of
Take me
those.
back to those days.
Oh my goodness, that makes me feel old.
Yeah. Marty's massive.
But yeah. What's it called?
What does Marty's massive mean?
Oh, did you not see? I posted on Instagram like 2-3 months ago about like I missed this era of Four Guys Fun or this era of Jake and Marty. I don't remember what I said, and then I said like Jake and Marty before weight loss. Marty's massive. Hashtag Marty's massive. Hashtag Jake and Marty before weight loss.
Keep going.
Hold on. But yeah. So we made like the first 2 episodes, and then we figured out what we wanted to be, Laughin Across Borders.
Which, by the way, I personally think much better name.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Much better name.
And then you also spelt it wrong. But
okay, no, that was okay. Let me preface. Arnold, English is not his first language.
Yeah.
So he and I trusted him with the spelling and coordination of that. Rookie mistake.
English is this guy's first language.
And I'm probably worse. I'll be honest, I'm probably worse.
But
there was. What did you post? You posted.
Actually,
something-
matter of fact, English is my first and second language. I studied it twice in school. I had English class and extra
and
English
English
class.
support.
Yeah, that one. Sorry, English support. So
Yeah. No, I read something that you like posted the other day, and like, it's just a completely different word.
was it really?
Yeah.
Yikes, you get that up.
Yeah, you get that up.
Yeah. So
yeah. So we did the first 2 podcasts, and then we rebranded. and the beef started because what's it called? I remember you guys saying like you were okay.
You did start the beef.
No.
You did start
No.
it.
You
On one of your pods.
no, we did not because you what's it called? You said you started off being like, oh, good to see their like work and stuff, but then you just like dissed us. You said if you
Oh my
want
god,
us
I
to
remember
have,
what we said.
like-
I said if you ever want to make a feature on the Jake and Marty podcast, you have to beg.
yeah, it's a big
You have to beg us for a feature.
and then we
And
were like, oh,
guess who's featuring on the Jake and Marty podcast?
look, it's all come full circle, but like yeah, what's it called? At the time, we were just like,
Yeah.
yo, what's the deal? So then we kind of like initiated a bit of like,
You made fun of
from
me because I
memory,
said that
it
Cars
was
2
comeback.
sucked.
And you did say that they copied you guys, but then you found out that they actually filmed it before you, but just
Yeah.
posted it after.
No, that was the camera though.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
is that
was-
what we were
no, no,
talking
no.
about?
No, that was another thing. But because you guys were like, I think you showed up at my house. So you showed up at my
was big,
house
to
after
be
I came
fair.
home from work one day.
yeah.
And like, then you started saying like, oh, we started filming first.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa. And then we like looked at the timestamps. You posted your one with film before us, but we'd recorded ours first.
Yeah, but
No, I thought it was the opposite. I thought we posted ours.
Yeah,
No.
but they
So I remember when you
recorded
released
it
episode 4. Wait,
no, did we?
I'll get the timestamps right now, brother.
Yeah,
Episode 10 of the Jam podcast versus episode 4 of the Lab podcast. There's not much charge.
It's like 2 away. I was just saying, don't eat, and it's already.
When it turns red, tell us, and we might have to do
Yeah.
an intermission. Just letting jammers know we might have to do an intermission, but you won't even notice. It'll be seamless.
Here's what I was talking about your spelling. This was for episode 22 of the Jake and Marty podcast. This was the description. In today's jam, we celebrate Jake's birthday in style. Also, Jake and Marty's camera woman wonders. She wonders.
It was meant to be wonders.
It was meant to be wonders, and so I had to read it and figure that out. But I just imagined when I read that Gemma wandering onto the side of the camera.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's awesome.
and so the beef came out. They said
10 is because that was your first.
Oh, the date of the 10?
They said that they said we said they said. It went back and forth for a
7th of
little
July.
bit.
29th of June.
Told you.
It was posted.
Yeah, yours was posted,
Was posted.
but ours was recorded before that, I reckon.
Yeah. Okay, but no one cares about the recording. Everyone cares about the
They
posting.
wouldn't have even known about it.
Yeah, but they would have.
How?
Because we talked about it for
Yeah, you mentioned you were gonna start doing video.
Yeah.
And little, I mean, it was just like, I was like,
Yeah,
oh, well,
shit comes out.
they've got us on like the content because Anna and I were quite slow, so I was just like, if we can get video out first, that's like a little one up, and so we did.
Here's the thing, I don't reckon you guys stuck at it long enough. You want to pick it back up, but here's what I'm saying.
Can you get up while you're there? Can you get up when your last podcast released? When the last
Yeah,
episode was?
That was the last episode, the 29th of June.
Fucking hell.
No, well, there is an explanation for it. So, because doing uni and whatnot, the mid semester break, Arnold ended up going to
America.
Malaysia to see like his family and stuff. That was for like pretty much the whole holidays, and so we come back and we just didn't like meet up or anything, and we did talk. We were just like, oh, when are we going to do another podcast and stuff, and then what's good, eventually we did end up meeting up and recording. Like, we were going to be like, oh yeah, well, let's do make a bunch of content and stuff, and so we made like 3 podcasts, but we didn't end up like editing any of them. I feel like I still have them on my phone. So
you record on your phone, do you?
yeah, well, I don't have a microphone, but we found out just put the phone in the middle of the room or middle of the table that we sit at, and
Works well enough.
works a charm. And then you can go into the because you use all
We used to use Audacity, now I don't. Because we're using... Because we do video now, and I just edit it on the video and then take the audio from the video.
yeah, because there's a thing on Premiere Pro where you can like change the audio to like podcast quality, so it removes all like background noise. So we just put that on. Crazy.
Well, we don't even have Premiere
See,
Pro.
it's a good thing we didn't know that, because Tyson would have done that, and then we would have never Well, I have Premiere Pro.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you don't edit. Do you?
Well, am I editing this one?
No.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to edit that because I got 2 weeks to edit that other project, which is the Halloween special, which is still going to release on the 31st of October
That's exciting.
at 9 a.m.
Can't wait for that.
No,
one.
maybe earlier. Or probably at 12, like on the dot.
Yeah,
as soon as
that's
it ticks
exciting.
over to Halloween, we'll probably post it.
That's so exciting.
Yeah.
That's
No,
exciting.
but we I forgot what I was going to say, but it was no. Sorry, here's what I was going to say: is that you guys didn't stick at it long enough because, and I know obviously it wasn't your fault, but our podcast I don't reckon started like getting interesting or like I still enjoy the first couple, but I reckon it started getting good around episode 4. Like episode 4 was the first one where I was like, okay, this is actually something like I could sit down and listen to.
Yeah, well, that's like the exact same thing as me. Like, I hate like the first 3, but then the fourth one's my favorite.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I would like to make better ones and keep going, but no, Arnold's a little busy bee. He's gonna listen to this. Arnold, what's up, man? Come on, like I want to know what's up. I miss him.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's the good thing is that
No, we'll
is
see
that
what happens.
Marty and I both prioritise this as our first job, and everything else.
Yeah. Sorry.
Everything else is good.
You're not a job. You're a delight.
Oh, ain't that sweet? Ain't that sweet?
You're a delight as well, man.
Thank you.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
you're still welcome to talk.
yeah. You're allowed to talk.
You know,
I wouldn't
you guys, the evidence is there. We've never not once told Gemma to talk on a pod,
Yeah.
and we've encouraged her multiple times.
The only time I've ever told Gemma not to talk was off pod, and that was only like 6 or 7 times. Yeah, this morning.
Yeah, no, that'll happen. Not on. So, but yeah, I think that the Laughin Across Boarders podcast has nothing but potential. I think you should scout out a third host because it's hard to film a solo pod, and if you guys have had problems in the past in scheduling a day, then you can just get an extra host, and just between the 3 you do episodes here. And
Yeah,
there.
well, we've got something lined up. You might see something.
I hear this.
Maybe not coming soon, but like it'll come eventually.
Just don't scout Jake.
Oh, stop that! Right. I'm already been poached.
Oh, do we have a game today? Do we want
Yeah,
to
we do.
The game?
This is a game, and I'll have to read the rules. We might want to pause this to read the rules because
Do we want to intermission quickly, and I'll chuck the battery in charge for a little bit while you read the rules.
And we'll explain the rules, and then I'll explain the rules briefly when we come back, so you guys understand what's going on.
All right, clap it. All right, back from the intermission.
Oh,
Oh,
why is it so much
Switch
colder
these
now?
fellas on.
Do you have more blankets?
Someone's a little chilly.
Oh,
Yeah, there's another. Do you want a blanket?
yeah, if that's all right.
Can we all get like snuggled up?
Oh, you want a blanket as well?
I'd like if you're
You guys will have to share a blanket. I don't know if it's like a big one as well. You're gonna have to get the end of the rug.
Wait, which one's mine?
Oh no, that'll work.
Is that mine? Oh, it fell over. Don't worry, I just needed.
All right, we're back. Today's punishment is gonna be. Also, if you can hear stuff in the background, it just started pissing down with rain, but you're gonna have to deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it certainly can be heard.
Yeah, but no, it's all right. It looks nice. I think.
I reckon it'll feel good, and
it'll put people to sleep more than episode 14.
The sound and thought of rain and like rain on like a miserable day makes me think of the Lab podcast, and we've got
No, you know why? Because when you're listening to the Lab podcast, it'll be raining outside. You'll have a nice blankie, nice fire to keep you warm.
You see, that's interesting. That's your perspective on it. My perspective has always been when I'm wearing really nice clothes and I'm going on a walk, and then it starts raining and the clothes.
and I
are
have to
ruined.
wait at the bus stop.
That's
and
what
there's
it
a weird
feels
guy
like.
going-
That's what it feels like when I
probably
listen to the Lab podcast.
No, I love the Lab podcast. the hate stops at this pod.
Guys.
We're gonna let it all loose on this pod,
Yeah,
and then we're done.
It's just friendly banter
No more
between
hate. Yeah, it's friendly banter. So the the punishment for today is glycerine.
Yeah, I think that's, I don't know.
Glycerine, Jacob described it as a chemical that's often put in honey.
No, it's like naturally occurring in honey.
Sorry.
The bees are sneaking in there.
Yeah. It slipped under the table. Like last episode how Marty slipped the card over to Jake. Similar vibe. And yeah, you can drink it but apparently it doesn't taste very nice. So that's if we get a
No, it looks good though.
looks yum.
I'd sink my teeth into that.
Yeah, for sure.
It's gross.
Alright, and
it smells like pain.
for our challenge we're gonna have Indigo here, he's representing the Laughin Across Boarders podcast, and Jake over here is going to be representing the Jake and Marty podcast. We put our big brand forth on that one. Me and Gemma are going to be certified spectators.
But Gemma, if
Gemma's currently hiding under two blankies. Okay. So the quiz for today, I tried to pick something that I know you're both quite familiar with and both educated in, but maybe equally educated. And that is, it's a Fortnite related quiz.
I'm gonna win. I'm sorry.
I feel like
So we've got 15 questions here, some of which are easy, some of which aren't. So you're just gonna have to go with the flow.
Name is your buzzer. Once again.
No, we're not buzzing because it's multi-choice.
Oh.
Or should we not do multi-choice?
No,
We
do
should
multi-choice. Do multi-choice.
Or if it gets difficult enough, I'll read out the multi-choice options. That's gonna be
Yeah.
like a hint. All right. So name's your buzzer.
Yep.
Or lab and jam. That's your buzzer.
Okay.
Buzzer.
okay.
Corresponding.
That's
Your lab, by the way, not jam.
I thought it was Jam.
Nah, yeah, you can't get.
Oh,
you
my
got
bad.
no jam on those hands. Like we said, that's it. All right. First question is: what major cataclysmic event occurred in season 4?
Jake. The meteor.
All right, I'll give you a warning. That's not actually a buzzer.
Yeah.
Jam.
What was it?
The meteor.
1 point to Jam. All right.
Yeah, that's unfair.
You could have had that. Come on.
Yeah,
No, because I'm thinking of like the rocket.
Yeah, that was season 5.
Or was it actually?
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
Nah, yeah. Well,
No, it was end of season 4.
Yeah,
End
it's
of
end of
season
season 4.
End of season 4.
Oh,
no,
it's
cataclysm.
Start of season
5.
4 was, well, you know what? The quiz said a meteor.
Yeah.
So
What's wrong?
we're going with the
It's clearly just wrong.
Yeah, you know what? You're actually right. It is wrong. But that's what we're going with. 1 point to Jam. We do like to cheat around these parts. What does the character Gut Bomb have for a head?
Lab.
Do we want the...
Yeah, actually, yeah. Go for
Yeah,
the.
yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, go for
If you have an answer, go for
no,
it.
No, I got no clue.
Is it A, pizza, B, taco, C, burger, or D, hot dog?
What's his name again?
Gut Bomb.
Lab.
That was Gut Bomb for the Spotify
Gut
listeners
Bomb.
out there.
What were the
Gut
options
bomb.
again?
Pizza, taco, burger, or hot dog? You've said you need a buzzer, mate. A hand
I've already
doesn't
said
shake.
lab. I've already
Jake
said
and
lab. I already
Jam.
said lab. I had it.
Oh,
Yeah, but
buzzer reset. 3, 2, 1.
Jake
Lab.
and Marty.
Oh, you said lab. You said Jake. Yeah, you got it. Your
Okay,
timer.
man. So what? It was taco.
10. No, this timer means nothing. 10,
Okay.
9, 8, 7, 6.
I'm gonna go with
5,
taco.
4.
Hot dog.
Lab. Burger.
Lab gets a point.
Why did Six win? That was
That's
Yeah,
Burger.
that was there, but
I answered taco, by the way. But I think the
Oh,
skin
yeah,
is
yeah.
called Gut Bomb, not
Gut
Der
Bomb.
Burger.
Okay, what dog?
I think the back bing's called Der Burger, by the way. Just I'm
Is
not.
it?
I don't even play Fortnite. What does UIA stand for?
UIA.
You're not gonna get it. I'm gonna read out the thing. Is it A, Unknown International Association? That was the answer. I put forward just by the way. B, Unlikely Island Alliance. C, Unknown Investigation Agency. Or D, Underworld Interference
Jake and Marty.
Association.
Don't know why I'm going for the long version.
Yeah,
but,
long route.
Let's see.
Unknown Investigation Agency. That's a 2 points to Jam.
How does bro even know this? Bro was playing every season.
Hey, I mean, it's pretty even at the moment. How many game modes can players select in Fortnite Battle Royale? Is it A, 7, B, 3, C, 10, or D, 4?
Lab. 7.
Hey, go you.
I was just thinking in my
2-2
mind.
at the moment. We got
I
a...
was like, it was definitely not 4 because I was thinking like you got like creative and I don't know.
Yeah, understandable. We're going to go for 10 questions, by the way, instead.
Okay.
And we're going to have a tiebreaker if we need it. Which skin uses a shark costume? Is it A, Ocean, B, Scuba Jonesy, C, Chomp Senior?
Jim! Me?
I don't know.
Lab again.
You need to yell it.
I
I'm gonna give it to Jake and Marty.
Chomp
For no
Senior.
particular reason.
Chomp Senior.
Chomp Senior. By the way, you can yell out the answer whenever. If you know the answer before I read out the
Like you
no,
can
like
buzz
you can
before.
buzz whenever.
Yeah, I was
Sorry,
gonna
you can
say.
buzz
Yeah.
whenever. You can
So I
buzz
did that
whenever.
last week and got
Got your head
for
cut
it.
off for it. Oh, by the way, there's your keys, mate.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, not on this pod.
No.
All right. Vinda Tech released an ATV in season 6 called.
Lab.
Jake and Marty.
That was obviously Lab.
Quad Crusher, is it not?
Yeah.
Yes!
3-3. Ooh.
Oh.
When was Fortnite originally released?
Lab. Like
Jam.
the date as well, or like just like I'm gonna say like 2018.
Jam. 2015.
Do you guys want to hear the
The options.
optionable answers? Is it
Lab
A-
2017.
2017. You get a point there.
Wait. Did you say Fortnite Battle Royale or Fortnite?
I said Fortnite.
Oh, that's wrong.
Well, because technically Save the
Yeah.
World came out.
2015.
Yeah.
So.
But
Hey,
I-
mate.
oh,
Hey,
it's-
mate. Hey, mate.
it's
Hey,
probably
mate.
talking about
I didn't
that,
make the quiz.
No one cared about Save the World
Yeah,
before.
that
Battle
we'll call
Royale.
that even. We'll call that even. What's the score?
Thrill.
Yeah.
No, I swear it was already 3-0. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh yeah, because I got
Yeah,
the
that's
quad.
4.
Oh, yeah.
That's 4-7. What's your game, mate? What is the mechanic called in Fortnite Battle Royale that damages players and shrinks safety?
Jam!
pendant?
The Storm.
That's that's football right there. That's football
I
right
should have
there.
thought it was an item, like the
Alright,
shield you throw.
Lock in. Who was the main villain of season 4?
Jam.
Lab.
That was Jim.
The.
No, I know it.
The-
I know it.
The visitor.
No!
Lab. Wasn't his name Omega?
Yeah!
You're kidding me! That was season 3.
No,
that
Omega
was
skin. He
season
was the
one,
villain.
That
It
was
was the
season 4,
superhero.
but I would have thought the visitor. Because
Yeah, because he was the one who.
he was
built
the
rocket.
man pulling the strings behind the scenes. He made the Omega, I thought, or the Omega suit or some bullshit.
Oh, I'm just the Omega lights.
All right, so 5-4. Jake needs to win this to stay in contention and not drinking Jakey's juice.
What happened to Gemma? She's like dead.
I think she's sleeping on the job. Fucking off early, I guess. The 3 top secret folders are intended for.
What is this?
No, I won't have a clue.
Can we skip this question?
We can.
Cool.
But I'm not going to do the next one because it's just like it was. What's the name of Fortnite's currency?
Jam.
V-Bucks.
V-Bucks.
All right, we're going to count it.
God damn it! You said you skip it. I said the answer before he even buzzed. That's not allowed.
The tiebreaker question. It's the theatrics.
No,
The theatrics.
No,
We
man.
fake everything over here on the Jam podcast. What question? I'll give you guys the choice of 5 questions. Actually, no, I won't, because then you'll just think of the answer. That's a shit question. Alright, I'll give you this one. This is a good one. What emerged from Polar Peak after
Lab.
it collapsed?
From Polar Peak after it collapsed.
10, 5,
The monster.
4,
What are the monsters called?
3,
The monster.
1.
It's called the monster. It's the monster.
Jakey, would you like to listen to the answer options
Yes,
before?
That's
Oh,
not.
he's got a chance to answer back now. You jumped the gun a bit.
No, it's the monster.
Jacob, is it A, Neo Tilted, B, The Factory, C, Mecca, or D, The Devourer?
What was that option B again?
Is it A, Neo Tilted, B, The Factory? Would you like me to read the question again before you answer?
No. You're not allowed. You're
It
not allowed.
was the Devourer.
The Devourer! Jacob Marty wins! Oh, Jesus, fella!
You gotta dig in.
That's just.
Enjoy.
You know what? Gemma said you guys were gonna cheat, and you know what? You know what?
Oh, you know what? I think we all should taste
We
it.
all should take a swig.
That's usually what we do, though. We've done that every time.
Yeah, we've done
Even
that,
if we say who loses drinks it, but we all drink it. Sorry.
This is probably the worst one yet.
Right, but you do have to drink it first, just to give
Yeah.
us a pre-warning.
Just watch the palate.
Yeah, watch the. You really want to indulge in all the flavors. You don't want to miss anything. Is it really
Yeah.
that bad? Oh, great.
Oh,
It's
what
not
about
very
don't-
nice.
you
You
don't
might,
have to
you
be
might want to
nice.
leave that lid off. And then
I
just
might
like,
go grab a water just
Yeah.
in case.
it's not that nice.
what if I like it?
You'd be the first. It's like really slimy too.
So how much?
Just like-
a little sip.
Oh, yeah, just a little. Just like there's no.
I'm not going to punish you.
No, that sip wasn't big enough, mate.
No, I'm just having a smell. On
I don't
the
remember what
nose.
it smells like. Oh, it's going to bring back some memories.
When
Oh,
was
yeah.
the last time you had some of this stuff? Just
A
for
few
fun.
months ago.
My
So
kind of.
your taste.
I'm
buds
used to
are-
this. It's just like drinking hand sanitizer.
Yeah, no.
My favorite pastime snack, you know, during the pandemic.
This is back when I used to have this when I go to the gym at like 11 p.m.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, because then I wouldn't like I'd still be able to sleep afterwards.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
instead of drinking like a pre-workout or anything. Cool, yeah.
All right.
You gonna sip it, mate.
Oh, yeah,
You're
brother.
dancing around.
Yeah.
He's like,
It's like a drug dog.
it's like a joke. What do you thought? Yeah, is it really like that?
Whoa.
Because I feel like if it was tolerable, this guy would fake it, like liking it, but it's clearly just
No, it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's just like
It's just salami.
it's not pleasant for me because I used to have a lot more than just a little sip.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's quite indulging. Like,
Mm.
But it feels like it won't taste like anything.
no, it's definitely got a taste.
Does that make a flavour to it?
It's-
I feel like I didn't even.
It's like-
I didn't really even have a horse in this race, and I'm still
Like,
punished for it.
No, like I thought it tastes like a bit of what do you call it? Like, not bitter, but like more acidic kind of thing. But it's just not.
By the way, if you've just joined us, we're drinking
They're
glycerol.
just joining halfway through the podcast.
Marty goes big. I don't want to drink it. I get like, oh, I put my lips on the lid.
Oh, that's probably just my saliva. It's like extra thick, you know.
Mm.
Good, right? Yeah. Just let it roll down the back of your throat, you know.
I kind of like it.
It's not that bad.
I actually,
I was going in for seconds.
I remember it being
I
really
like it.
bad.
I wouldn't drink it. Actually, it's very like strong, but it's like sweet as fuck.
You're telling me you
Yeah.
would just like chug that?
It's like the sweet stuff that's in honey.
Nothing.
Yeah, it's
That's
really
the chemical
sweet.
that makes honey really sweet.
It's just like a mini. You know?
I definitely needed to cleanse the palate afterwards, but I don't mind it. Like I went in for seconds, not for.
And for those just joining us, here are the directions on the side of the pack. Dilute with 2 to 3 parts water and rub into affected area until absorbed.
We're drinking like medical like paste.
Yeah, it's for like sunburn, I think. Yeah, supports skin hydration.
But it can be drank.
Yeah, yeah.
The insides of me are going to be hydrated.
Look, no one's gonna arrest you.
Makes my tummy feel funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, it does. But it goes away. It goes away after like 20 minutes.
For sure.
What if I want it to stay? Need you to stay. Oh, sorry, that'll get you copyrighted, my bad. I think the mind of a social media star.
I appreciate that. For real. But you know what it tastes like. You're not shocked right now.
No, I'm not shocked, but like I had an aftertaste which I haven't experienced before. Because I used to take a nice big swig, and then just like literally just put water in my mouth and swish it around,
Yeah.
and like dilute it in my mouth.
I thought Gemma said if I lost, she would have some as well.
Nah, but instead she's sleeping, and we decided to step up to the plate.
She's-
No, she should pretend, we should play the game like when that people have been doing to their kids, like when they're in the car, and like the kid wants to be carried in. No, the game is like so pretend you're asleep, and then so like I'll be talking to you, like you're the mum, pretend. I'm obviously the dad in this relationship. Like now, if they're asleep, they'll keep their arm up, Like the arm will stay up.
It's so funny. I know. I just like I did that as a kid. Just like
I would so be the one to be like, I'm asleep.
Nah, I'm asleep.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's funny.
Oh, that's awesome. That's so awesome. Yeah. We've got such a good guest this week.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
What's like been going on in your life? Like, what's interesting things that have happened?
Yeah, what does the life look? What does
the life look like of an amateur
of an ex amateur podcaster?
Because like
an ex amateur podcaster, aspiring podcaster.
Yeah, because we used to be amateur podcasters.
Yeah,
We've
yeah.
obviously graduated from there.
Yeah, you're experts
And like
now.
it was ages ago, and I'm trying to remember what my life was like back then. So
Yeah, well,
I remember a lot of negative thoughts about myself.
oh yeah, no, they're here. Yeah, alright.
No, you should have no negative thoughts about yourself.
you should, if I
No, if I was him, I'd obviously. But
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not.
Yeah. No, well,
negative thoughts.
yeah. Well, my day-to-day life is quite exhilarating. Do nothing, go to the gym. Pump
Do you go to
iron.
the gym?
I do go to the gym.
You're a baby to it. I'm joking.
No, I just don't eat. That's why there's like no visible mass on me. I'm gonna sleep a build.
So, do you want to promote? Like, what do you actually do? Because you guys have more of a themed podcast. We quite literally talk about nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you guys have like you talk about not like a theme for every pod, but like you have like an overall like Laughin Across Boarders has like you talk about specifically something.
Yeah. So each like kind of it's more in like the third and fourth pod that we did, but we kind of just talk about before we start recording, we kind of just think about what we kind of want to base it around, because it's like I don't like I could easily start talking about movies and then talk about like how I don't know, some like a train crashed in Bangladesh or something.
Yeah.
But I think it's easier for
That reminds me of episode 25 of the Jake and Marty podcast. Upcoming.
No, it's good. But it's easier. I feel like it's easier just to have like a topic. Like one of them, it was like I think it was when like Into the Spider-Verse came out, and we were just like on the topic of like movies and stuff. And it's just easier to just talk.
The only reason I bring it up is because we don't do that.
Yeah.
Like not saying that what we do is better. What I was saying is like because sometimes I feel like that would make it easier. Sometimes me and Jacob can very rarely, like once in a blue moon occasion, we don't know what to talk about.
Yeah.
But I like that. What I was going to say is I did like that about your pod is you picked somewhere to go with it, or you picked somewhere at the start to go with it and you went with it.
Yeah.
And it probably keeps you on track, but do you feel like that limits what you can do sometimes?
Yeah, sometimes.
Or not really? Do you still sort of just shoot the shit when you want to?
Sometimes, because we have a couple of little obscurities. Like we had Arnold hosts Person of the Week.
I did see this. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah,
Person of the Week in episode 4 was like a samurai.
Yeah. So Person of the Week was I forget the Donnie's name, but he was some Japanese soldier in World War II.
And he gave a bit of a backstory on it, and I was into it.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
yeah,
It's the first time I've ever been listening to the.
Yeah, if you want to hear that, check the Lab podcast, episode 4 or 3.
Four.
He would know. He's an avid listener.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
There's no tension here.
No,
I'm glad you were able to stop by though.
Yeah, no, it's been awesome.
Oh yeah, no, I've been itching to get on here.
Good. We have
You've been begging. That's
every time this guy, my roommate Owen, who if you don't know who Owen is, his online alias is Darkside Marty.
Sorry, Marty.
and a few times I walk into Owen's room, put his headset on, and India will be on the other side of the line, and he's just please let me go on the pod. And I'm like, Marty. Is that Marty? Lift the head, like lower.
I kind of
Lower the volume.
I'm a bit of a fangirl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, no doubt.
Like, why do you think I bought myself some merch as well?
Yeah.
You know?
What the viewers don't know is, when did you get here this morning?
Like
11.
10 minutes before I was, 10 minutes after I was supposed to, like,
So
10
the call time was 11, so about 10, 11.
Yeah.
11:10, sorry.
10.
4:46 at the moment.
Yeah.
And those better part of however many hours was spent with Indy just on the other side of a cage.
Yeah.
Of the cage. Just, I need to touch him. I need to get on fucking out. Is that Marty? Is that Jake? Don't let me lay my hands on it. Yeah. So we had to let him cool down for two reasons. Because of the needed to cool down after the beef, and then also just didn't know how to handle the emotion because like you're two heroes, but two guys that have bagged you out in the past.
Yeah. I didn't know how to talk to Gemma because I can't talk to a woman. So
yeah, it was just a whole.
It's a bit difficult. You know, I started like just yapping about like back in my day, you know. But yeah, no, I kind of calmed down and I realized, Jake and Marty, they're these two swell guys. They've invited me on their podcast, and maybe it would be better not to like try and rip their skin off,
Yeah. But that's another thing I want to say is we've enjoyed having you as our guest. We want to get more guests on throughout the pod because I think it's good.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah. Well.
So you listeners, tell us what you think. You have plenty of ways to contact us. There's comment sections. There's Q&As down in the bottom of Spotify. There's Instagram.
Jake's DMs.
There's Jake's DMs for the ladies. My DMs are locked tight with a padlock and a few different keys.
And only for the men.
And only for the men. So, but yeah, let us know what other guests we think you should get on. Let us know what you thought of Indy. We've thought he's been great.
Yeah, I think he's a very good guest.
And if you had nothing nice to say, my mum always said don't say it at all. So
my mum always said keep your fork, there's pie.
My
okay. Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, I'm joking. But it was good. Yeah, good, nice having you on the pod, fella.
Yeah. Well,
and also, can you tell us about this new piece you picked up last week?
Oh, mate, I would love to. So I was doing a little social media hunting, and then I stumbled upon a little post by, I don't know who posted it. I feel like Jakey because he was kind of organising this. And I was like, what have they got here? And I'm just seeing some merch.
Yeah.
This merch drop. I'm like, I need some of that.
Yeah.
So whip out the old bank account. Shift to the pennies that I have.
And it's only pennies. It's not much.
It's only pennies.
Okay.
Like,
pennies.
You can.
If you go to America and find yourself a couple pennies on the ground, you're set.
Yeah, for sure. And
But who wants to go there? Am I right?
yeah. Well, that's the thing. If our biggest opposition out there is copping himself some, there's no reason you guys can't. And if you're a bit worried, I think Jake mentioned it last, but if you're a bit worried that you missed this drop, there will be more drops to come.
Yes, there will be another one.
So the wait time might be a bit longer because it does need to sort of all pile up to one and then it all comes at once. Just how we have to run things now. We're still a small fan base as much as we talk about the fact that we aren't.
Yeah.
Truth is, we quite literally are.
Yeah, I'd also like to thank, I'm trying to remember your name, but he put in a big order. I'd like to thank, I'm pretty sure his name's Joe Rogan. He put in a huge order for Jake and Marty merch.
Shout out Joe.
Shout out Joe.
He's pretty small, ain't he?
Yeah, he's
Small fry.
Yeah, he's I think someone told me he was an upcoming podcaster. And I think he was inspired by us.
Yeah.
But we'd like to thank him.
Yeah, appreciate that. All right, well, I'm gonna sign off now if nobody else has anything to say.
Yeah, I reckon.
I'm gonna actually not sign off here. I'm gonna sign off on behalf of Marty and Jake, and leave it to the man in the middle to sign off. Give us your best outro.
Well, usually we have a little bit of outro music if you've listened through one of our.
I can add some outro
podcasts.
music.
Do you reckon you want to add our outro music?
I'll add your outro music right now, and then
yeah. Oh, it's pretty lit.
Okay, starting right.
Okay.
3.
Do you like talk over the outro music?
Yeah.
Okay,
It kind of builds up. Well, thank you all for tuning in to the Jake and Marty podcast, and in collaboration with the Lab podcast.
The Lab collab.
The Lab.
Oh, the Lab collab.
That's a good little note for me when I'm like thinking, oh, that's the title we chose.
Yeah. Check us out on Spotify and Instagram at Laughin Across Boarders. Would love to see some new followers come in because that doesn't happen often.
Hey mate, same here.
But yeah, that's about it. Pleasure being with you guys.
Yeah,
and
appreciate it.
Here.
We'll
Oh, that's jammy.
There's a lot of jam on that.
A lot of jam on those.
We'll see you guys in the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.